La da 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 da. It's the mother trucking D-U-B QT dub mother trucker. La da 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 da. You know I'm effing with the MTG. Marjorie Green, you a buster. Yeah, blaze it up, blaze it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha. QT dub TIM, independent mail. Let's go, yo, independent mail. Yo, we got your delivery. Turn your Mac and PC up. Make damn sure that you hearing me, cause we finna be pulling up with packs in the truck. Democrats and GOP, yo, we ain't giving a no, not for this channel, not for this channel. This Die-Line Hot Fire is not for this channel. Maybe the gaming channel, but not the political. What is going on? It is your guy, your favorite mail carrier, QT Dub with the independent mail, saying what's up with y'all. You know, and I know you're wondering, why am I rocking some Death Row music and acting a fool on my political channel? Well, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. Share this with other like-minded individuals, and then be like LL. Rock the bell. Hit that notification button so you'll be notified the next time I upload one of these videos. Alright? And now, without further ado, let's get on to the video. And you know, I'm gonna put my spectacles on because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm an old man that can't see. Yeah. Let's get on to the business. Yo, what's up, party people? Thanks for hanging in there with this crazy intro on this video. But you know, without further ado, we gonna get right into it. Because if you're still here, obviously you're intrigued at what's going on. So, in a nutshell, what's going on is I ran across an ad in my, actually a story in my feed yesterday. Actually came from the Young Turks, and they were actually discussing a lighthearted story in which Georgia's favorite representative, Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene, had a run-in with the doctor yesterday. No, it was not Dr. Oz, the failed Republican candidate from Pennsylvania, nor was it Dr. Phil, but it was none other than 6'1", 225 of pure chalk. Okay, I'm sorry. It was none other than Dr. Dre of Death Row. And why did this happen? In a nutshell, Representative Greene uploaded a video to Twitter that was going to be probably kind of a hype style video or something. And anyway, she had a Dre track on it. In a nutshell, most YouTubers even know if you're going to use music on a video or uploads or anything of that nature, you have to get licensed versions of it, i.e. permission. It goes a step further, though, in that copyright law for politicians. Politicians actually have to get written consent from the artist in order to put any of their things in political ads or stuff that they use. So anyway, right quick, this is what the attorneys from Dr. Dre actually reached out to Miss Greene, and this is what the statement that they had directly. So we're gonna put this up.
This is what Dre's lawyer wrote. One might expect that as a member of Congress, you would have a passing familiarity with the laws of our country. It's possible, though, that laws governing intellectual property are a little too arcane and insufficiently populous for you to really have spent much time on. We're writing because we think an actual lawmaker should be making laws, not breaking laws, especially those embodied in the Constitution by the Founding Fathers.
Dang.
And then they added, da-na-na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na.
Oh my God. I gotta say, you picked it up a little bit. You did. But you're not really good at getting beats right.
Oh,
no.
Are you kidding
and
me?
we'll leave it at that. No, he's not. He's not at all. But so you heard it. The the attorneys took a little bit of jab at basically being like, it's a copyright violation. You shouldn't be breaking laws if you're a lawmaker. All right. So in my opinion, that was been a little bit snippy and been a little bit quote unquote, petty, Tom Petty. But why is this relevant? And of course, even I believe that TYT, they were covering it just to be cute, because it was just like, haha, you didn't know something, and your Twitter was down for a few hours or an hour, maybe at most. But why is this relevant? And I asked this question. This is the reason why I decided to make this video, because I did feel like this was irrelevant. And in my opinion, this is why. It almost seems like in today's dynamic in government that you don't have to know anything about government in some of these districts, particularly, districts that you need to become a House of Representative member. And in some cases, all you need to know are some conspiracy theories and some catchphrases, some lock her ups, some build out walls, space lasers. You only need to know things like that.
Here are some of Green's greatest hits that led to today's vote.
Many Americans are like blind sheep, just going through life, not paying attention. There is an Islamic invasion into our government offices right now. How do you get avid gun owners and people that support the Second Amendment to give up their guns? Maybe you accomplish that by performing a mass shooting into a crowd. The so-called plane that crashed into the Pentagon. It's odd, there's never any evidence shown for a plane in the Pentagon. Q is a patriot. We know that for sure. Many in our government are actively worshiping Satan, or they call Moloch. Q is saying that they participate in pedophilia and spirit cooking. There's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take this global cable of Satan-worshiping pedophiles out.
Sorry to interrupt your meal of cooking. Satan Green today blamed her problems on the media.
And you're able to bypass things like having a lifelong career of an impeccable military service, or decades of community activism, or being a pillar in society of having a business that employed several people in the community. What happened to these qualifications? You can skip them all. If you say lock her up, build that wall, Jewish space lasers, stolen election, if you say any of those things, you have a good shot in certain districts of skipping and foregoing all of those qualifications, those traditional qualifications, going do not pass go. Don't have to have city government experience, county, state legislator, then work up to, nope, skip every last bit of that with some catchphrases. Still here in Georgia, look how closely Herschel Radio Walker came to becoming a U.S. Senator, someone that would hold a seat for 6 years. And we don't have to really make any jabs and jokes about IQ and what he knew, but we saw what he didn't know. He didn't know what kind of facts were easily verifiable. He didn't know that we couldn't easily find out that he didn't graduate at the top of Georgia in his class, or if he graduated, or if he was in law enforcement, or if he didn't have 18,000 kids. He didn't know those things. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to think he knows the ins and outs of governing, or even has the fortitude or the will to want to know? Because a lot of these, Representative Green's been she's been in office for over a year now. She's had time to start learning some of these things, and she still keeps having these little flubs about stuff she doesn't know, and it's a reason for that. And so I'm just wondering, is this the shakeup that everyone was looking for? And when I say everyone, I mean some people on the right in 2016, because that's what this was, this whole quote unquote, kind of playing footsies with the fringe of the party for the enthusiasm. That's what this was about, the shakeup and getting that enthusiasm. We've shaken up government. So now we've done that. Is this what we were looking for? And the reason I ask is because this is something that can go on in the House of Representatives, because these districts are easier to get elected in than, as you can see, an entire state for the Senate, which is why Mitch McConnell, aka the Grim Reaper, he called this before the midterms when he knew that the other party that is not holding the White House usually takes both the House and the Senate in the following midterms. And he knew that their chances were pretty low because of what he said was a candidate problem. And frankly, this is the type of candidate he's talking about. Candidates that are elected off catchphrases and not enough meat on the bone. But anyway, real quick video. I just found it entertaining that I just thought that this whole kerfuffle with this whole copyright thing just really highlighted an actual bigger picture with a lot of candidates seeming to not really be that qualified for office and wondering what this is actually going to hold for governing in the future. Because as you can see, those same individuals, speaking of those conspiracies that Speaker McCarthy held cover for, because initially he didn't believe in what happened with the Capitol riot. He called out Trump and those members that helped stir that up, the big lie that helped cost those Capitol police officers their lives. He provided cover for those individuals after he came out on the floor and condemned it initially. And then he tested the political winds and realized that that wasn't popular within the enthusiastic part of the party. And then he started going down to Mar-a-Lago, and then he started cutting deals with these guys. But those guys, that initial 20, Boebert and Company, and Matt Gaetz, he was a part of that, I believe, they saw him as lukewarm, and they took him to 13 rounds. So you still got what you wanted at the end of the day, selling pieces of your soul to damn near everybody that would have it, Speaker McCarthy, but it looks like you're gonna probably have a difficult time with that, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, real quick video. I just wanna know what you think. What do you think about the qualifications of some of these candidates? Do you think that is gonna be an issue going forward? Do you think it's a good shakeup? Let me know. So anyway, to the next one, guys, stay informed and peace.